Hi, Philippa Thornton here from the Resource Therapy Institute Australia, clinical resource therapy and psychologist here. Welcome. Thank you for listening. I'm very excited. We've got a save the date. So in May, Yvette, Chris and I will be bringing you another Resource Therapy Foundation training. I like to call it resourcing your clients because that's what resource therapy does. It resources your clients. In it, you're going to have 2 days of action-packed stuff where you'll learn the history, the origins of resource therapy, and you'll be introduced to its amazing techniques. Right up front, I'll let you know you'll be able to have the skills and abilities to go after that course straight back to your clients. You'll get the very best of what resource therapy has to offer. Of course, it's a full 10-day training eventually, but the first 2 days, you'll get enough to get up and running straight away. Especially with trauma. It's wonderful at treating trauma and dealing with any rejection and fear. Fabulous. I love it, and clients often report afterwards they feel lighter and end up after a trauma or a heavy session just saying how laughing at the end of the session. It's so amazing, and that's why I became a trainer and a vice president of Resource Therapy International. Also excited, Yvette and I have been doing some planning for a supervision day, a full day, where you can discuss and we can practice resource therapy. We're going to be focusing, I think, the first supervision day, which is coming straight away after the foundation course, on bridging, vivifying specific and bridging to that original sensitizing event. So important. Because if you go to the source and cut the roots out from underneath that tree, that person's going to really be able to move forward without anything holding them back. And all the work will just flow on and make things happen so much quicker and faster in their lives for their desired change. And that supervision day will be focusing on that tools and techniques for really getting back to that initial sensitizing moment using the Vivify specific and bridging actions. And of course, we're getting some practice, because if you go back there to a situation, it doesn't always have to be trauma. You can go back to a happy event. That's the first thing we start with in our training, really, is being able to bridge back to a happy event. We've all got those happy and sad events and a myriad of in-between events in our lives. And you'll learn that with training at the Resource Therapy Institute. We are committed to delivering you high quality training. Of course, we're both psychologists, Chris and I, and Yvette's a hypnotherapist and resource therapist and NLP trainer. So we've got the whole bases covered, really. And day 4 is going to be, I'm very excited, for the first time we're going to offer this too, is Private Practice Essentials. This is where I give you what I've learnt, hard-earned, over the many years, is how to run a private practice, what to charge, what the paperwork you need, and how to run a session. We're going to see that, and of course we'll probably see about even helping people get past their fears of running and not being good enough, fears of being successful even, and fears of just even starting out. And I want to encourage you to do that, because the world needs more helpers like yourself to help others, trained and with the skills and ability. You've got to get yourself out there. So far, I've been in private practice now for coming up, I think, 8 years now. Hard to think. And successful because I run it entirely off my own back, Chris and I, and that's not an easy task. It involves quite a lot of work, time and energy, but it's so worth it. It's so worth running your own private practice compared to when I worked for Relationships Australia or the health department. I'd have to commute. I would have to jump in the car and drive. Sydney traffic, terrible. The average speed in Sydney at peak hour is 40 k's. I think that would be pushing it. I did like the journey. I don't mind driving and listening to the radio, but I prefer to be spending that 2 hours of my life every day doing something I really wanted to be doing, not having to go and turn up at 9 to 5. Here I can, in private practice, make the hours I choose to set my life. In fact, it's been amazing. I've had more time, money and opportunity. I've gone on more overseas holidays. I've had more time to spend with clients. I choose when and when I work. It's incredible. So I want to introduce you to Private Practice Essentials for health professionals. Whatever stage of career you're at, you're going to pick up something from it. So I really want to invite you along. I'm going to give you some paperwork, why you don't have to start from the ground up. I've already designed a lot of my forms and that. You'll be given those. That'll be part of the training. And we'll answer any questions that you might have. There's a lot of basic stuff, and it's really important to get your foundation strong and move in, because you have a gift. I reckon if you're wanting to do therapy and you have a gift for helping, you can't do that if you're sitting alone in your room. You've got to get your word out there. You've got to get your words out there and help people, and I want to help you to do that. So you learn something about marketing, you'll learn something about websites, where to start, how to discover and release any blockages, and also get some really practical, real-world advice from a health professional like me. Doesn't matter where you are, whether you're a psychologist, hypnotherapist, NLP practitioner, coach, this workshop will be for you. I guarantee you'll learn something, and we're happy to help you. Lovely. I really look forward to meeting you in May. And of course, please like and subscribe down below to keep yourself in the loop. Updates are coming. We'll be doing lots more training around. We hope to get around Australia, maybe some training in Brisbane, who knows. As you know, we'll be in Bali helping out with Gordon and Anna. We love doing that. And of course, we'll also be going to the UK. So if you are in the UK and are interested in resource therapy, Chris, I and Yvette would love to come and speak to you. And I'll be releasing some videos and some information on that later on. The next little while. So it's very exciting. We're coming there in August for the summer, and of course for a lovely event. We're going for Nicola, who's also a clinical resource therapy therapist, her and her husband to be, Carl, and we'll be there for their wedding. So it's wonderful. Love coming to a wedding and celebrating with you all. So please drop me a line, contact me if you'd like us to come and visit your organisation, or just like to catch up for a coffee. There's so many exciting things to do, and we'll be in London for a bit, and then we're off to kind of Suffolk way. But love to catch up with you. Thank you very much for listening. As I said, like and please subscribe down below, and if you like this, please comment. Thank you. Bye.